Okay, so we got Loropetalum, probably raspberry this is. It wants to be a big giant shrub. So the way a lot of people take care of this is by trimming it with shears. And when this flush gets to a certain, they'll come back and shear it again. But in this particular landscape, we want a natural look. We want to be able to see the wind pushing this around. And so we're going to show you how to reduce the size of this and how to keep up with that as time goes on. So again, I'm just going to go into the plant. We've trimmed this plant this way before, so I should be able to find where we trimmed the last time. So we have these places where it's taken a turn, so we know that last time we clipped it here. Here on this edge, you see where it was clipped last time? Right here in the middle. And whenever that happens, two forks form and they grow up. So now we come back and we find a new fork and we trim. We find a new fork and we trim. We find these big giant ones like this, we trim it back to a small one. Trim back to a fork. Trim back to a fork. You're always changing the roads. You're always creating dead ends that now cause outward growth or upward growth. So you see we made a big hole here now. So now we're going to just continue to cut through until we reduce the plant, hopefully by a third. We're about halfway through this first one in the initial cuts. Again, I'm just being selective. However it leads me, I'm just looking for a new intersection to clip at. We don't want this plant overhanging sidewalks. You don't want people to have to go through and go around. So we're going to reduce that size of it as well. And get it pushed back in a natural way to allow light to penetrate and to take on a more natural shape. So we've made it around the whole shrub. Forgot the time, but it seems like we did about 15 minutes. 3 shrubs that we reduced all this down to a lower level. Over here on this side is the shrubs the way we found them, which they have a beautiful plum color to them. But it will harden off and it will have a problem because now it's too big. So we've reduced it down, and every time we come to maintenance, we'll just go in this and we'll reduce it by a little bit. I just saw another fork where I could take some off. So we just want to work at this a little bit at a time. Here's what we've taken off. We were shooting for what we thought would be about a third. It looks like we're pretty close to a third of the plant material being removed. Do this every time and you'll be happy with the results.